Hello and welcome to our channel, English Ascent Daily. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic, the power of focus. Focus is not only about studying. Focus is not only about work. Focus is not only about sitting in one place and forcing your mind to do something. Focus is the power that helps you choose one clear direction and stay with it. Focus can change your thinking, your English, your confidence, your discipline, your habits, your work, and slowly your whole future. Many people want a better life. Many people want to speak English fluently. Many people want success. Many people want confidence. Many people want to become serious about their goals. But still, they stay in the same place. Why? Because their attention is always moving. Their mind is here for 1 minute, there for 1 minute, and somewhere else for the next minute. One moment they want to learn. The next moment they are scrolling. One moment they feel motivated. The next moment they feel lazy. One day they make a strong plan. The next day they forget the plan completely. They start one thing, then they start another thing, then they leave both things. And after some time they feel tired, confused, and disappointed. This is not always because they have no ability. This is not always because they are not talented. Many times the real problem is simple. Their mind has no clear place to stay. Their dream is there, but their focus is not there. And a dream without focus becomes weak. A goal without attention becomes only a nice thought. Focus means saying, this thing is important for me, so I will give my time, my energy, and my mind to this thing. Focus means not running after every small distraction. Focus means bringing your mind back again and again, even when your phone is calling you, even when fear is speaking inside you, even when other people's opinions are making noise. Focus does not mean you will never get distracted. Everyone gets distracted. Even strong people get distracted. But focused people know how to return. They know how to come back to their goal. This is the real power. Your life starts changing when your attention starts changing. If you give your attention to fear every day, fear becomes stronger. If you give your attention to excuses every day, excuses become normal. If you give your attention to your phone every morning, distraction becomes your habit. But if you give your attention to learning, learning becomes stronger. If you give your attention to practice, your skill becomes stronger. If you give your attention to discipline, your character becomes stronger. So in this video, we will understand how focus can help you choose the right direction, protect your mind, improve your English, build confidence, stop comparison, and turn small daily actions into a better future. Lesson 1. Focus helps you choose what really matters. One of the biggest problems in modern life is not that people have no choices. The problem is that people have too many choices. There are too many videos, too many apps, too many ideas, too many opinions, too many people telling you what to do. One person says, learn this. Another person says, do that. One video says, wake up at 5 a.m. Another video says, work at night. One teacher says, study grammar first. Another teacher says, speak first. And slowly your mind becomes full. You feel like you are learning many things, but actually you are not moving deeply in one thing. This is where focus becomes important. Focus helps you choose what really matters for your life right now. Everything is not important at the same time. Every message does not need your answer immediately. Every video does not need your attention. Every idea does not need your time. If you want to improve your English speaking, then speaking practice matters. If you want to become disciplined, then one daily habit matters. If you want to build confidence, then small action matters. But many people give their time to things that look interesting, not to things that are important. For example, one learner opens YouTube to learn English. First, he watches a speaking video. Then he sees a grammar video and opens it. Then he sees a motivation video and saves it. Then he watches a short video. Then one funny video comes. Then one comment makes him angry. After 1 hour, he says, I was learning English. But was he really learning? Maybe he watched many things, but his mind did not stay with one practice. This is the difference between activity and progress. Activity means you are doing something. Progress means that something is taking you closer to your goal. A distracted person does many activities. A focused person chooses real progress. Focus helps you ask a simple question. What is the most important thing for me today? Not what is interesting, not what is easy, not what everyone else is doing. What is important for my goal today? This question can save your time. This question can save your energy. If your goal is English fluency, then maybe your most important task today is to speak for 10 minutes, not to download 5 new apps, not to save 20 lessons, not to think, my English is weak. Just speak for 10 minutes. If your goal is fitness, maybe your most important task is one walk, one workout, or one healthy meal. If your goal is success, maybe your most important task is one focused work session. The mind becomes powerful when it knows what matters. A confused mind asks, what should I do? Where should I start? Why am I not improving? A focused mind asks, what is the next useful step? This small question creates movement. Many people want to change their whole life in 1 week. They want English, money, health, confidence, discipline, personality, everything at the same time. But when you try to hold everything, you lose your grip on everything. You do not need to fix your whole life today. You need to choose one right action and give it your full attention. One focused action daily is better than 10 week plans. One honest practice daily is better than many saved videos. One clear goal is better than 100 confused wishes. So every morning before the phone takes your mind, ask yourself, what is the one thing I must do today that will make my life a little better? Write it down. Keep it simple. Then do that thing before you waste energy on useless things. Focus helps you choose. Choice creates clarity. Clarity creates action. And action slowly creates results. Lesson 2. Focus protects your mind from distractions. Your mind is very valuable, but it is not unlimited. Your attention has a limit. Your energy has a limit. Your time has a limit. You cannot give your best mind to everything and still expect powerful results. This is why distractions are dangerous. A distraction does not always look dangerous. It looks small. One message, one notification, one short video, one random thought, one quick check. But these small things break your attention again and again. When you are working on something important and you keep switching your mind becomes tired. Many studies on attention also show this simple truth. When we jump from one task to another, our brain needs time to come back. Even if you close the first thing, a part of your mind may still stay there for some time. This is why after checking your phone, it is hard to return to deep work immediately. Your body may come back to the book, but your mind is still thinking about the message, the video, the comment, or the notification. This is called a broken attention life, and many people are living like this. They sit to study, but their phone is near them. They sit to work, but their social media is open. They sit to practice English, but they keep checking messages. After 1 hour, they feel tired. But the tiredness is not from real work. The tiredness is from switching. Their mind was never calm. Their attention was never complete. Focus protects your mind from this damage. Focus says, for the next few minutes, I will stay with one thing. Your mind is like a glass of water. When the glass is still, the water becomes clear. But if you keep shaking the glass, the water stays disturbed. Distractions shake your mind. Focus makes your mind clear. A clear mind learns faster. A clear mind remembers better. A clear mind speaks with more confidence. A clear mind takes better decisions. That is why 20 minutes of clean focus can be better than 1 hour of broken practice. Imagine you practice English for 1 hour, but during that hour you check your phone 15 times. You listen, then pause. You repeat, then reply to a message. You read, then watch a short video. At the end, you may say, I practiced for 1 hour, but your mind knows the truth. You were not fully there. Now imagine you practice only 20 minutes, but with full attention. Phone away, one lesson open. You listen carefully. You repeat sentences. You speak slowly. You notice where you stop. You try again. Those 20 minutes can become powerful because your mind is present. Focus time is not only about time. Focus time is about quality of attention. Many people say, I do not have time. But sometimes the real problem is not time. The real problem is that their attention is leaking everywhere. They give 5 minutes to one app, 10 minutes to one video, 20 minutes to overthinking, 30 minutes to comparison, and then they say, I have no time for my dream. But the time was there. The focus was missing. A simple habit can change this. Choose one focus block every day. It can be only 25 minutes. Keep your phone away from your hand. Close unnecessary apps. Sit with one task. Tell your mind, for this time, I will do only this. At first, your mind will not like it. Your mind may say, check your phone. This is boring. Do it later. You need a break. But do not obey every thought. Thoughts are not always instructions. Sometimes they are just noise. Bring your mind back, again and again. This is how focus becomes stronger. Focus is not born in one day. Focus is trained by returning. Every time you return to your task, you build mental strength. Every time you say no to a useless distraction, you build self-control. Every time you complete one focus block, you prove to yourself that you are not a slave of every notification. Protect your mind like you protect money, because your attention is also wealth. If you waste your attention, you waste your growth. Give your best attention to your best goal. Give your morning mind to learning, not scrolling. Give your fresh energy to practice, not comparison. Give your serious hours to building, not random noise. A protected mind becomes a powerful mind. A distracted mind gets tired quickly. A focused mind becomes clear, calm, and strong. Lesson 3, focus makes practice deeper. Many people practice, but they do not improve much. They watch English videos. They listen to lessons. They say vocabulary. They read captions. They follow many teachers, but still they feel stuck. Why? Because practice is not only about touching the material. Real practice means giving attention to one skill, noticing your mistakes, and improving step by step. Practice without focus is weak. It is like writing on water. You write something, but it disappears quickly. Practice with focus is strong. It is like writing on a stone. It stays longer because your mind was fully present. If you want to improve English, you must understand this clearly. Watching is useful, but watching alone is not enough. Listening is useful, but listening alone is not enough. Reading is useful, but reading alone is not enough. You need active practice. You need focused practice. If you listen to one paragraph, repeat it. If you learn one word, use it in your own sentence. If you watch one lesson, speak something from that lesson. If you make a mistake, notice it and try again. This is how English becomes active. Many learners collect knowledge, but they do not use knowledge. They know many rules, but they cannot speak. They know many words, but the words do not come when they need them. This happens because the knowledge is passive. Focus helps you turn passive learning into active skill. For example, instead of saying, "Today I watched 3 English videos," say, "Today I repeated 10 sentences." Instead of saying, "Today I studied grammar," say, "Today I used 1 grammar point in 5 sentences." Instead of saying, "I want to improve pronunciation," say, "Today I practiced 5 difficult words slowly." This kind of practice is simple, but it is deep. Deep practice does not always look big from outside. It may look small. 10 sentences, 5 words, 1 paragraph, 5 minutes speaking. But if your mind is fully there, this small practice can train you. Skill grows when attention meets repetition. You cannot become fluent only by wishing. You become fluent by using your mouth again and again. You cannot become confident only by thinking. You become confident by speaking even when your voice is not perfect. You cannot become a better listener only by playing English in the background while your mind is somewhere else. You become a better listener when you listen carefully, pause, repeat, and understand. Focus makes practice honest. It asks you, are you really practicing, or are you only pretending to practice? This question may feel uncomfortable, but it can help you. Many people pretend to practice. They open a book, but their mind is in social media. They play a lesson, but their mind is thinking about problems. They sit with a notebook, but they write nothing serious. And then they say, "I am not improving." But improvement needs real attention. If you want better results, make your practice deeper, not always longer. Choose one small skill for 7 days. Maybe speaking, maybe listening, maybe pronunciation, maybe vocabulary, maybe reading. Do not change every day. Stay with one skill long enough to see progress. If your focus is speaking, speak daily for 10 minutes. Do not worry about perfect grammar in the beginning. Speak slowly. Speak simple. Speak again. If your focus is vocabulary, learn 5 useful words and use them in real sentences. Do not learn 50 words and forget them tomorrow. If your focus is listening, listen to the same audio 2 or 3 times. First time, understand the main idea. Second time, notice sentences. Third time, repeat with the speaker. This is not fancy, but it works because it is focused. A focused learner does not run after everything. A focused learner stays with one practice and makes it strong. Remember, your English does not need more confusion. Your English needs more clear practice. Your mind does not need another new plan every day. Your mind needs one plan that you actually follow. Deep practice makes small time useful. And when small time becomes useful every day, your skill starts growing quietly. Lesson 4. Focus builds self-trust. Confidence is not only about looking strong. Confidence is not only about speaking loudly. Real confidence starts inside, when you begin to trust yourself. And self-trust grows when you do what you told yourself you would do. This is why focus is very important. A distracted person makes big promises, but breaks them again and again. They say, from tomorrow I will practice English every day. But tomorrow comes and they delay. They say, from Monday I will become disciplined. Monday comes and they scroll. They say, this month I will change my life. But the month passes and the same habits continue. Slowly their mind stops believing them. The mind says, you always talk, but you do not do. This creates low confidence. It is not only because other people do not believe in you. Sometimes you do not believe in yourself because you have broken too many promises to yourself. But focus can repair this. Focus helps you make small promises and complete them. You do not need to promise a huge thing. You do not need to say, I will study 5 hours daily. Maybe you will not do it, and then you will feel bad. Start smaller. Say, I will practice English for 10 minutes today. Then do it. Say, I will read 1 page today. Then do it. Say, I will finish 1 important task before sleeping. Then do it. Every completed promise becomes proof. Your mind starts saying, maybe I can trust myself. Then next day, you do it again. And slowly, self-trust grows. This is the hidden link between focus and confidence. Confidence does not come only from motivational words. Confidence comes from evidence. When you take action, you give your mind evidence. When you finish small tasks, you give your mind evidence. When you return after distraction, you give your mind evidence. You prove that you are not helpless. You prove that you can control at least one part of your day. You prove that your future is not only in the hands of mood, fear, or luck. Many people wait for confidence before they start, but confidence often comes after you start. First you take the step, then confidence becomes a little stronger. First you speak 1 sentence, then your fear becomes a little smaller. First you complete 10 minutes, then your mind says, I can do more. This is how self-trust is built, not in one big moment, but in many small moments. A focused person understands this. They do not depend on perfect mood. They do not wait for perfect energy. They do not say, when I feel ready, I will begin. They say, I may not feel ready, but I can still do 1 small thing. That 1 small thing is powerful. It may look normal, but inside your mind, it is changing your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who only plans. You start seeing yourself as someone who completes. You stop seeing yourself as a weak learner. You start seeing yourself as a serious learner. You stop seeing yourself as a person who always gives up. You start seeing yourself as a person who returns. This is very important. Focus is not about being perfect. Focus is about returning to your promise. Maybe you missed one day. Return next day. Maybe you lost focus in the morning. Return in the evening. Maybe you wasted time yesterday. Return today. Do not make one mistake into your full identity. A focused person does not say, I failed, so I should stop. A focused person says, I slipped, so I will stand again. This attitude builds strength. For English learners, self-trust is very important. Many learners are afraid to speak because they think, my English is not good. But if you practice daily, even a little, you start feeling different. You know you are trying. You know you are improving. You know you are not the same as before. This creates quiet confidence. You do not need to show off. You simply know, I am doing the work. Make this habit today. Before sleeping, ask yourself, did I keep one promise to myself today? If yes, respect yourself. If no, do not hate yourself. Just make the promise smaller tomorrow and complete it. Focus builds action. Action builds self-trust. Self-trust builds confidence. And confidence helps you move forward with a stronger heart. Lesson 5. Focus helps you stop comparing yourself. Comparison is one of the silent distractions of life. It does not always look like a distraction because it happens inside the mind. You may not be watching videos. You may not be talking to anyone. But inside, your mind is busy comparing. Someone speaks English better than you. Someone earns more money than you. Someone looks more confident than you. Someone gets results faster than you. Then your mind starts saying, I am behind, I am slow, maybe I cannot do it, maybe I am not good enough. This is how comparison steals focus. It moves your attention away from your path and puts it on someone else's path. And when your attention leaves your own path, your progress becomes weak. You cannot walk your road properly while staring at another person's road all the time. You may see someone speaking fluent English online. They speak smoothly. They use good words. They look confident. You watch them and feel bad about yourself, but you do not know their full journey. Maybe they practiced for years. Maybe they made many mistakes. Maybe they were afraid in the beginning too. You are seeing their public result, not their private struggle. This is why comparison is unfair. You compare your beginning with someone's long journey. You compare your practice room with someone's stage. You compare your first chapter with someone's chapter 10, and then you feel weak for no reason. Focus brings you back. Focus says, my job is not to become that person today. My job is to become better than yesterday. This sentence can protect your confidence. Your real competition is not every person on the internet. Your real competition is your own old habits. Did you practice more honestly than before? Did you speak one more sentence than yesterday? Did you waste a little less time? Did you return faster after distraction? Did you keep one small promise? This is real growth. Focus makes your progress personal. It reminds you that your journey has its own speed. Some people learn fast. Some people learn slowly. Some people get support. Some people start alone. Some people have good environment. Some people have to fight many problems. So do not judge your whole life by looking at one small part of another person's life. A distracted person keeps checking others. A focused person keeps improving himself. A distracted learner says, they are better than me. A focused learner says, what can I practice today? A distracted person feels jealous. A focused person learns from others but does not lose himself. This is maturity. You can respect someone's success without hating your own journey. You can learn from someone's English without insulting your own English. You can admire someone's confidence without saying, I am nothing. Your focus should be on growth, not comparison. A simple way to stop comparison is to track your own progress. Write small records. Today I spoke 5 sentences. Tomorrow I will speak 6. Today I listened for 10 minutes. Tomorrow I will listen for 12. Today I learned 3 useful words. Tomorrow I will use them in sentences. This gives your mind proof that you are moving. When you track your own progress, other people's progress becomes less dangerous. You understand that you are also building something. Maybe slowly, but still building. Also remember this. Comparison often makes you forget your blessings. You may be improving, but you do not see it because you are busy looking at someone ahead of you. You may be learning more words, speaking more clearly, understanding more English, but your mind says, not enough. Focus helps you see small wins. Small wins are important. A small win says, I am not stuck. A small win says, I can grow. A small win says, my effort is not useless. So celebrate small progress, not with pride, but with respect. If you spoke one sentence today with courage, respect that. If you practiced while feeling tired, respect that. If you returned after wasting time, respect that. These things matter. Your confidence becomes peaceful when your focus stays on your path. You do not need to run faster than everyone. You need to keep walking in the right direction. Do not compare your slow, honest practice with someone's visible result. Do not compare your quiet beginning with someone's loud success. Do not compare your learning stage with someone's fluent stage. Focus on your path, and your confidence will become peaceful. When your confidence becomes peaceful, your action becomes steady, and steady action can take you very far. Lesson 6. Focus turns daily actions into future results. Many people think the future changes because of one big moment, one big opportunity, one big decision, one big success. But most of the time, life changes through small actions, repeated again and again with focus. The future is not built in one day. The future is built every day. It is built in the morning when you choose practice instead of scrolling. It is built in the evening when you finish one task instead of delaying. It is built when you speak English for 10 minutes even when you feel shy. It is built when you read one page even when your mind wants entertainment. It is built when you return to your goal after a bad day. This is how focus turns small actions into future results. One action may look small today, but repeated action becomes a habit. One habit may look small this month, but repeated habits become character. And character decides the direction of life. Your future is like a wall. Every focused action is one brick. One brick alone does not look big. But if you place one brick every day, the wall becomes strong. If you remove bricks every day, nothing will stand. Many people want a strong future, but they do not place daily bricks. They only imagine the house. They talk about the house. They watch videos about the house, but they do not place the brick. Focus says, place one brick today. If your dream is English fluency, one brick is 10 minutes of speaking. If your dream is confidence, one brick is one brave action. If your dream is success, one brick is one focused work session. If your dream is discipline, one brick is one promise completed. This is simple, but this is powerful. Many people lose because they disrespect simple things. They think 10 minutes is too small. They think one page is too small. They think 5 sentences are too small. But small things become big when you repeat them. Water looks soft, but if it keeps falling on the same place for a long time, even stone changes. Your daily focus is also like that. It changes you slowly. You may not notice change every day, but after weeks and months, you become different. Your English becomes more natural. Your fear becomes less strong. Your discipline becomes more stable. Your mind becomes clearer. Your identity starts changing. You stop saying, I want to become better. You start saying, I am becoming better. This difference is huge. Focus turns your dream into something practical. A dream says, I want fluent English. Focus says, speak for 10 minutes today. A dream says, I want success. Focus says, complete this task today. A dream says, I want confidence. Focus says, do one thing that scares you a little. A dream says, I want a better life. Focus says, choose one habit and repeat it. This is how big dreams come down into daily life. If a dream stays only in imagination, it becomes heavy. But when a dream becomes action, it becomes possible. You do not need to know the whole road from beginning to end. You only need to know the next step, then the next step, then the next step. Focus gives power to the next step. It stops you from getting lost in the full mountain. It says, climb one small part today. This is important because many people quit before they start. They look at the full dream and feel afraid. They say, my English is too weak. My goal is too big. My progress is too slow. My life is too difficult. But focus brings the goal closer. It says, do not carry the whole future in your head today. Just carry today's action. When you think about the whole future, you may feel pressure. When you focus on today's action, you feel power. A simple 30-day focus challenge can help you. Choose one clear action for 30 days. Maybe practice English for 15 minutes. Maybe speak 5 sentences every morning. Maybe do not touch your phone before your first important task. Maybe write your main goal every day. Maybe read one page before sleeping. Keep it small enough to do, but serious enough to matter. Do not change the challenge every 3 days. Stay with it. Some days will be easy. Some days will be boring. Some days you will not feel motivated, but this is where real focus is built. Focus is not only for exciting days. Focus is needed most on boring days. Anyone can work when they feel excited. A serious person works even when excitement is gone. This does not mean you must be harsh with yourself. It means you must be honest with yourself. Your future needs honest effort, not perfect mood. Your success needs repeated attention, not only big emotion. Your English needs daily use, not only planning. So keep placing the bricks. Keep returning to your action. Keep choosing the habit that supports your future. One day the results will become visible. People may say, "You changed." But they did not see the small days. They did not see the quiet practice. They did not see you bringing your mind back again and again. They did not see the boring work. But you will know. You will know that your focus created your progress. Daily focus becomes daily action. Daily action becomes habit. Habit becomes identity. Identity becomes future. This is how focus changes life. Now, before we end, remember this clearly. Focus is not about being perfect. Focus is about returning to your purpose again and again. Every day, something will ask for your attention. Your phone will ask for your attention. Social media will ask for your attention. Fear will ask for your attention. Other people's opinions will ask for your attention. Your past mistakes will ask for your attention. Your excuses will ask for your attention. Even your lazy mood will ask for your attention. But your future is also asking for your attention. Your English is asking for practice. Your confidence is asking for action. Your dream is asking for discipline. Your better life is asking for focus. So you must choose carefully, because your attention is not a small thing. Your attention is your life energy. Where you place it again and again, that part of your life becomes stronger. If you place your attention on problems only, problems feel bigger. If you place your attention on fear only, fear becomes louder. If you place your attention on distractions only, distractions become your lifestyle. But if you place your attention on learning, learning grows. If you place your attention on practice, skill grows. If you place your attention on discipline, strength grows. If you place your attention on your goal, your future starts moving. Do not wait for the perfect day. Do not wait for perfect confidence. Do not wait until your mind becomes completely silent. Start with a noisy mind. Start with small courage. Start with 5 minutes. Start with one sentence. Start with one page. Start with one promise. When your mind runs away, bring it back. When you feel lazy, bring it back. When you feel afraid, bring it back. When you make mistakes, bring it back. When you lose one day, start again the next day. Strong people are not strong because they never fall. They become strong because they keep returning to the right path. Your focus may be weak today, but it can become stronger. Your discipline may be small today, but it can grow. Your English may be slow today, but it can improve. Your confidence may be low today, but it can rise. But all these things need your attention. So from today, protect your mind. Choose one goal. Give it your time. Give it your honest effort. Give it your daily action. Do not waste your best energy on things that do not build your life. Choose clarity over confusion. Choose practice over only planning. Choose action over overthinking. Choose discipline over excuses. Choose your future over temporary comfort. And one day when you look back, you will understand that focus was not a small habit. Focus was the quiet power that changed your direction, your confidence, your English, your discipline, and your life. The end.